your cell phone in a bank. Allowed is a synonym of permitted, okay? Now, does it express permission or prohibition? Look at the permission. It means it's permitted. So you can say, you are allowed to use your cell phone in a restaurant. Yes? Prohibition, permission. Now, we said that this is a synonym for this other expression. What does it express? Permission or prohibition?
Prohibition.
Prohibition. Okay. Look, you are not supposed to eat in a museum. It means you're not expected. People don't expect you. It's not permitted. It's similar to this, yes? You're not supposed to eat in a museum. Now here, permission or prohibition?
Permission.
So you're supposed, yes, you are supposed to eat with your mouth closed. More than permission, in this case, this expresses a kind of obligation, right? Okay, in what other ways can we express this? Look, prohibition. You can also use can't for prohibition. You can't bring your dog to the movies, to the cinema, right? And permission, you can bring your dog to a park. Okay, prohibition, another way to express it. You mustn't. Prohibition is a contraction of must not. You mustn't touch anything in a museum. Permission, you can. Now, for permission, we don't have an affirmative, okay, of must, because, remember, we are trying to express permission. Yes, permission. What happens if instead of can, I write mustn't, but in affirmative, I write must. You must touch items in a store. Are you expressing prohibition? Sorry, are you expressing permission when you say you must touch?
Yes.
Permission?
Like
What are you expressing when you say you must touch items? Obligation. Yes, for that reason, we don't use must in affirmative. We are expressing permission, so you can touch items in a store. You have permission to touch items in a store. So be careful about that. And another way to express permission or prohibition, as you can see here, says no running. Okay. Look, so no running is allowed here. Okay? No running is allowed here. But this is affirmative. Yes, but the negative is in that. The negative is here. If you write here, no running isn't allowed here, double negative is illogical. Okay? Okay? If you want to express this with a negative sentence, well, what you can do is this. Running isn't allowed here. Did you notice what happened? I erased this no and I consider this in negative. The two options are okay. Alright? But two negatives in one sentence would be illogical. Okay? Okay, now, this is prohibition, this is permission. What would be the permission? Running is allowed or is permitted here. Same here, as I was telling. Smoking is forbidden. Excuse me, what does forbidden mean?
Prohibido.
Forbidden is a synonym of
Prohibition.
prohibited. Okay? Prohibido. What's the difference between prohibition and prohibition?
Prohibido.
Prohibido.
Prohibido, correct? So that this is the correct word. Smoking is prohibited, or a synonym of prohibited is
Forbidden.
forbidden. Okay? And now, if it's permission, smoking isn't forbidden. Means it's allowed or is permitted. Okay? So these are the different ways we can use to express prohibition and permission. Is that clear to you?
Yes,